and maybe play a little bit longer, but we're definitely just going to be the next boss. So let's go ahead and get started. We have to go back to Odin's tomb there. I'm just going to run straight to the boss here and try to beat her first try, and then if not, we'll readjust our strategy, maybe level up a little bit more. The key to the next boss is to stay close to her legs and to basically just keep attacking them and to stun lock her. Oops, we meant to go to the Cathedral Ward. Oh well. We'll just run there really quick. One thing I did outside of the stream is I came back here and I beat Henrik. He's not a boss, but he was an NPC that had gone mad a hunter, so Eileen told me not to come here. So I did anyways, and then she helped me beat him. So we killed Henrik the hunter. So let's go ahead here. So let me make sure I have inventory the way I want it here. Let's go ahead and put the Blood of Ariana in here in case we need to heal. And then the fire paper. Thankfully in this fight there's less items than with the Blood-Starved Beast. We shouldn't have to change that much. The only time we may need to is to use the Ariana's healing to get a more unique and a more powerful heal. So we're just gonna run straight to her. Gotta watch out for this big guy here. Uh-oh. We're gonna run past this guy, and here's the next boss. Alrighty. So we're gonna watch the cutscene, and then the boss fight will start. Wish me luck. We might have another viewer out there. Say something in the chat if you're there. This does not look promising. That looked painful. So yeah, as I mentioned, we're going to stay near her legs and attack them, and hopefully we can stun her. Once we take out one leg, we're going to move on to the other leg. And once again, we're going to use fire paper. Goodness. We're not going to heal right now? We should. Wow. Did not expect that. She didn't give me a chance to get a swing. And what's so strange is on my last playthrough I beat her on the first try. She didn't even put up a fight. But as you can see, one hit from her took off half my health. And we're gonna teleport to the Cathedral Ward, that way we don't have to run the whole way in case I die again. I'm not sure if I'm under-leveled for this boss, but as I mentioned with this game, levels don't really necessarily matter that much if you have the correct equipment. Let's go ahead and go to Cathedral Ward. Thankfully, we bought some more fire paper with the messenger's bath, so we can try it again. And then if I die again without putting up much of a fight, I might try to level up a few more levels just so I have some more health. I didn't even get a chance to use Ariana's blood there to heal me. Or maybe I'll just use the old hunter and get some help. I don't want to waste your time by getting stuck on a boss too many times on a stream. Try to get in here. Okay, don't two-shot me this time. Uh-oh. Nope, sorry. There, she's stunned. I'm gonna go ahead and heal here. She's going next leg. We're gonna stay close to her. Oh. We're gonna go for this leg now. No. I'm sorry, don't hit me, please. Ow. No. She's pissed. We don't want her to be able to heal, so we're going to stay close to her. Uh-oh, we might be in trouble here. It's over. And she's dead. So as you see there, I was able to actually get in close to her that time. The first fight, she swiped me twice, and I was pretty much done after that. But I was able to get in so close to her that her swipes were not hitting me, and then I was able to wreck her. You see, I was sitting right underneath her, just swinging away. And as I mentioned, if you go after the legs, you'll stun her, and then you can go to the front for a visceral. I didn't want to risk it that fight, just because I was in a pretty good position there. So let's go ahead and watch the cutscene here.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
So as I mentioned before, this story basically revolves around there's two schools of thought. You saw Wilhelm there mention our eyes to be open. That's why you see some of them with their eyes covered.
Fear it, Lawrence.
And if you remember before, we came across that door that said we need the password. Well, that's what we just got here. So now we can continue on to the next part. But first, let's go to the witches. We'll go there next. I'm just going to run through the wilderness here. it's pretty tricky to get through. I usually recommend a first-time player to do that as well. Just keep running here once you get out into the wilderness, because there's a lot of snipers, there's a lot of dogs, and you're probably going to die if you run through there too fast or too slowly. So yeah, pretty much once you get here, just beeline it straight. There are some things here you might want to collect later on, but nothing you need right now. I hear a dog. Get away, get away. Oh, I'm coming to the wrong area. I don't want to come here. Ah, I'm lost. That's not the location either. Come on. I don't know where to go. I'm actually lost here. Maybe this the way? Or is this where I came from? Nope, this is the right way. So yeah, it's more to your left. Come on, dog. Leave me alone. That's what you get. Alrighty, we're gonna go level up really quick here and also level up our weapon. I think we're just gonna stick with the saw cleaver here because it's still doing pretty good damage. Maybe later on we'll go with the Holy Blade. Oh, we also picked this up. Pendant of Vicar Amelia. Used to change into a blood gem which fortifies weapons. This pendant passed down among the vicars who head the healing church is a reminder of the cautionary adage, woods that would still open the gates of Bergenworth. Sorry, I'm a little far away from my TV, so I can't read it that well. But we're gonna use this for a blood gem. Where'd it go? And this is, if you have the DLC, this is where you pick up the item that you need to get in there.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Or did I pick up the, did I use the blood echoes or no? I don't have any more, okay.
Welcome, what? Very let.
Alright, we got that there.
Farewell.
And let's go ahead and level up our weapon again. And we're going to see what Gehrman has to say. Alright, let's take a look. We definitely want the blood gem in there. What does this do? Nope, we don't need that. And we, as of yet, cannot use the workshop.
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig. They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, he ascend.
Anything in here? So we can buy Henrik's gear if we want to. Let's sell some stuff since we're so close to leveling up. Anything worth selling that we don't need? We're not gonna worry about chalice dungeons on our playthrough here, so let's just go and sell those. Let's sell the wooden shield, torch, and we don't need the hat. And we should have enough to level up again.
Well, what? Very well, let me...
We're probably going to be short watch. Nope, just enough. Let's go ahead and go with more endurance. Get a few more attacks in.
Farewell.
We're going back to Hemwick Channel Lane. Depending on how long it takes me, I'm going to run through this slow, so in case you need a guide, you can actually watch me play. We might get to the next boss. Whoa, calm down, lady. We got somebody else here. Nope. I got the parry. You're gone too, lady. I love the saw cleaver. It's such a cool weapon. Look at that. I don't know, I just love the shape of it, love the style of it. I don't even necessarily like its transformed version, I just love that it's so compact. What do you want, lady? And you're dead. Let's take a look and see if there's anything up here. More twin blood shards. Those are always good. We're gonna unlock this shortcut in a little bit here. Is there somebody here to talk to? What the hell? Okay, we get it. We get the picture. Alrighty, what this lady doing? Let's carry her. Got a dog there and a fire lady. The dog's faster. Let's attack. Let's wait for it to attack. We also got someone throwing Molotovs up there, watch out. Usually the best thing is just to bum rush them after they throw it. Somebody else there. You're dead. Now the one thing I will use the Holy Ludwig Blade for is against these guys, because I can actually do some good damage with it. I can stun them. A little harder with the saw cleaver, I have to be a little bit more careful. This is a very dangerous area. They're going to try to find ways to gank you. Especially this area coming up where we run across the ledge. So make sure you keep an eye out. I only got my Molotovs equipped. Go ahead and do that. We're gonna save the fire paper for now. This is pretty typical, where they will put one bird there, but there's actually 4 or 5. I wasn't expecting to do that well. And now we're gonna unlock the shortcut, just in case we die. I'm not planning on dying, but you never know. So here's where you gotta be careful. We're gonna go up that bridge. There's somebody right here. And she's gonna try to push me off. And then usually with this big guy, I usually recommend fighting him across here, because if not, he's gonna push you off. Uh-oh. I'm gonna run away here so I can heal. Uh-oh. No. And that's why we have the Holy Blade, just in case. The Holy Blade's really good against big guys, just because of the stun factor. Whoa, what are you doing? I think there's somebody else in here. We'll use the torch just for fun. You notice all the horse's eyes are out? That's why we keep finding bloodshot eyes or whatever they're called. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my gosh. Don't kill me, please. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and use another blood vial. Now that you're further in the game, you should have quite a few blood vials saved up. If you remember earlier, I said you might want to start saving some. You know, and buy extra. At this point in the game, you've kind of gotten the hang of it. Now, there's still going to be some hard bosses later on, but it's not as hard if you die now because you've gotten so many of them. We're going to want to try to kill this guy here. More twin bloodstone shards. More bloodshot eyeballs. Those are just used in Chalice Dungeon, so we're gonna, if we can get anything of value for them, we're gonna sell them. Again here, there's an edge of a cliff right here, so chances are this game's gonna put somebody right there. And their attack is they're gonna run at you and try to push you off. So it's good to stay away, or at least draw them where you're not up against the cliff. Ow. See? I was trying to get greedy with a parry, but too fast for me. Again, somebody right there. Let's go ahead and sneak up. Got a big boy over there. That charged R2 is... Oh crap. Thought he was dead. That charged R2 is very good. It staggers them and does a lot of damage. Another person here. Whoa, that's ranged attack. Be careful over here. It looks like it's a pretty unassuming place, but there's about 3 or 4 enemies over here. There's a dog. There's another person with, I believe, a cleaver right there. Whoa, what are you trying to do? Only I'm allowed to stagger. There you go. Another dog somewhere right there. More twin blood. Twin blood. Oh. Fire, watch out. Whoa! You're dead. Now, you're gonna come out and see these big guys here. What I'm gonna recommend you do is head to the left and open up the gate. That way, in case you die, you don't have to run through all that again. You'll just come straight through the gate. Whoa. What's over here? Let's go ahead and try to fight the next boss. And then if I die, then I'll go back and get the blood echoes and level up. We're just gonna run straight to it. There's not much here to do. Just random enemies. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Roll to win, roll to win. Please get away from me. Please get away from me. Thank you. Okay. So this next boss is pretty... What the hell? What a jerk. This next boss is pretty easy, but sometimes you can it can get away from you. You're only going to see one of them, but there's technically two witches. And if you kill one too fast, it will res the other one. So you kind of want to bring them down at the same time. So we're going to start the fight. And you're not going to fight this guy, you're going to look for the witch. The only time you ever really want to fight those guys is if there's like 3 or more. Otherwise, you're just going to run and try to find the witch. I'm pretty sure there's an easier way to do this. I always forget, though. So I just run around until I find her. Let me equip the Molotov. Okay, I already got the Molotovs equipped. Let me equip the fire paper just in case. Okay, I hear footsteps. There she is. So you come up, pretty easy boss. Backstab. It's gonna disappear. But as I mentioned, there's technically 2 witches, so there will be one witch that when you hit, the life bar will not go down. Okay, this is gonna be the same witch, but we can bring her down again. Now we're gonna start looking for the other witch. I see one there, but I think it's the other. I think it's the real witch. Yeah, we don't want to kill it, so we're gonna. Where's the other witch at? Oh, there she is. Ow. Oh, we're technically in phase 2 now, so you might see more attacks that you don't. No, that's still the same witch. Where's the other witch? Doesn't hurt to take down one of these guys now, I guess. It's pretty strong, as you can see, but we have the Holy Blade, so we'll just stagger them. Watch out, they're pretty... Whoa! How is it not dead? Okay, I believe this is the second witch that hasn't been hit yet, right here. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right next to the boss. So we're trying to find the witch that has yet to be hit. And they rezzed another guy. Got the parry in before that guy could hit me. That was dumb of me. Ow. Probably doing this fight not very well right now, but that's okay. But the key is, as I mentioned, if you don't kill one witch fast enough, it will res the other one. So you're trying not to kill it too quickly. But once you do kill it... Okay, they're right next to you. That's not very good, but okay. The key is to go attack the other witch right away. She's over there. See, now there's more and more of these guys running around. It's gonna get hectic. I have to find the other witch fast. No! Get away! Get away! Please let me get a... Please let me get a... Crap. Yes, kill your own guy, please. Okay, hopefully we can find it before she reses the other witch. Whoa, what was that? Got him. These guys will still run around for a few seconds and now they're dead. So let's go down here. Got quite a few insight again, quite a few blood echoes, so... Now, I didn't notice this until like my second or third playthrough. I just went and looted this body, but it looks like it's a hunter. So they must have been, what, torturing a hunter? We got the Rune Workshop tool. Let's see if I can read it from this far away. Runesmith Carol, student of Bergenworth, transcribed the inhuman utterings of the Great Ones into what are now called Carol runes. The hunter who retrieves this workshop tool can etch Carol runes into the mind and to attain their woodrun strength. Provost Wilhelm would have been proud of Carol's runes as they do not rely upon blood in any measure. So Wilhelm, as I mentioned, was in that video. He was the one that was basically saying, fear the old blood, which is also the password we need. But of course you can't go to that. Even if you know the password, it'll just basically say no option to move on. So we're gonna level up our character, level up our weapon, input a rune, and then we're gonna call it a night. We got through 2 bosses today, so. Getting pretty strong, guys.
Welcome. What is?
We might even be able to level up our weapon again. Okay, we need 800 more blood echoes, so... We're gonna sell some stuff again and just get the next level. But we need to level up our weapon too, so... We need the saw cleaver again. And now we can come over here and use this. We don't care about max blood vials, we don't care about max quicksilver bullets. More blood echoes from visceral attacks. Temporary boost to transform. We're not using transform, so I guess we'll just go ahead and use this for now. And how many blood echoes do we need to level up again?
Welcome. What? Very well.
Oh, we can still level up. Sweet. Let's go with more health. Any room? Oh, let's go check the insight pool. Bloodshot eyeballs, nope. I mean, I guess we could technically get this and just sell it. Just for fun. Or we could take a look and see what I look like with it. Nah, gas coins is still better if you ask me. How much do we get for it if we sell it? Not much. We'll keep it for now. Alrighty everyone, well thanks for tuning in. We're going to be back on Bloodborne, I'd say on Tuesday. Tomorrow at around 6 I'll be streaming God of War 3 in honor of the new God of War that's coming out in about 2 weeks. So I hope you tune in and take care.